Oromia and the Oromo people #culture_3 Thus, the entire presidium consists of 9 members, called Salganyatu Borana, 9 of the Borana Assembly. The Ababukus are the chief officials. Buku is a wooden or metal scepter, a sign of authority kept by the Ababuku, the president. The Ababukus have counselors and assistants called Hayus who are delegated from the lower assemblies. There are 3 levels of assembly: interclan, clan and local chafs, chaf being the Oromo version of parliament. The chaf assembly was held in the open air in a meadow under the odat, sycamore, tree. The chaf made and declared common laws and was source of the accumulated legal knowledge and customs. In the hierarchy of Gadaa chafs, the assembly of the entire presidium of the ruling, Gadaa class, is the highest body whose decision is final. It is the assembly at which representatives of the entire population come together, at predetermined times, to evaluate among other things, the work of those in power. If those in power have failed to accomplish what is expected of them, the assembly has the power to replace them by another group elected from among the same Gadaa class or Luba. And this was one of the methods of checking and balancing political power in the Oromo society. The second highest Gadaa assembly is the clan chaf. It is from these assemblies that special delegates to the higher assembly are elected. The lowest Gadaa chaf is the local chaf. This is made up of local members of the Luba from among whom representatives to clan chafs are elected. The holders of these responsible posts can remain in office for 8 years only, in normal times, and are then replaced by a new group of officers. The power is handed over at a special ceremony at a special place and time. The office holders conduct government, political, economic, social, ritual and military affairs of the entire nation for this period. During wartime all capable men fight under the leadership of the group in office. During the 8-year period the officials live together in a village, Yaaa village, and when necessary travel together. There are 5 Gadaas in a cycle of 40 years. If a man enters office, becomes Luba, now, his sons will become Luba 40 years from now. The 5 Gadaa, sometimes called Butat, in the cycle have names, which vary slightly from region to region. Among some Oromo communities, the sets of 5 Gadaa names used by the sons are different from those of the fathers. Whereas among other communities, the same set of Gadaa names are used for both fathers and sons. For instance, the Gadaa practiced in the Borana community uses the following different sets of names for the 5 Gadaa. Could be likened to 5 parties who take power in turns. Fathers Sons 1. Burmajii al-Dada 2. Melbaa Hirota 3. Mudana Bifol 4. Rubal Sabeka 5. Duolu Kilule. In this manner, a given name repeats itself every 80 years. This is in fact the complete Gadaa cycle divided into 2 semi-cycles of 40 years each. The first 40 years is the Gadaa of the fathers and the second is the Gadaa of the sons. Although it is not known with any degree of certainty where and when the Gadaa system started, it is known and documented that the Oromo have been practicing it for well over 500 years. However, according to oral Oromo historians, the Gadaa system has been in practice for several centuries. There, Borana Oromo, noted historian, Aro Ramada, was able to recount, in 1969, an oral history covering 4,000 years, Prouty et al., 1981. Today Gadaa experts easily recall 57 Abagadaas with important events. Of course, this highly sophisticated system cannot have appeared without having been based on something earlier. Therefore, further study and analysis is required to know more about its origin and development. #2_be_continued